Welcome to Memorial Cooking Innovations. I'm Tim Scallon, registered dietitian.
And I'm Manuel Marina, executive chef.
With the warming weather, it's a great time to cook outside. And so I've asked Chef Manny over for a cookout.
Tim, you didn't say I was going to have to cook.
Oops, did I leave that part out?
I think you did, but I'm glad you did, though.
Okay,
because this is what I enjoy.
All right.
Because I enjoy cooking, freshness, flavor. We're going to have fun with this.
And I enjoy you cooking.
I bet you do. So check this out. We're gonna grill. We're gonna start off with a nice fruit salad. It's hot summer days. We're gonna make something simple. Put it in the refrigerator, in an ice cooler if you're picnicking or out on the beach, and keep it nice and fresh. And finish off with some grilling, and that's what we're gonna talk about.
Okay, so you're gonna grill some meats today. And
we're gonna grill some meats, but we're gonna put a little touch to it. We're gonna marinate the meat.
You're going to kick it up a notch.
We are. We're going to do something different. There's nothing better than freshness when we're cooking. So, yes, a lot of people are used to doing, marinating, and Italian dressing is one. Rubs, barbecue rubs, and just the traditional stuff.
See a lot of products like that.
Yeah, but do it. You have most of us really have all this at home that we can actually use. Or if we're going camping, or if we're going fishing, or whatever, outdoors, you basically have everything. So
less expensive, and the flavor is in the freshness, and it's lower in sodium.
Exactly. So we're going to do that. But first, we're going to start with the fruit, right?
All right.
And this is what we talk about all the time. We got nice cantaloupe.
Okay.
Cantaloupes are good this time of the year, and also the watermelon. So do the same thing. So what I did was I cut the two ends, right?
Yeah.
We're going to stand it up real nice.
Make it flat.
Because we don't want to waste too much. That's a lot of people just cut straight out like that, but we're wasting too much. What we want to do is we want to go take the first one out, and just like you see this green line, that's our guide.
Okay.
And that's how we're going to guide ourselves to cut without having to waste so much
And
fruit.
Also, by cutting that end off, you make your job easier because you've got a flat surface for it to sit on.
So we're not rolling, we're not wasting.
You know, until you started showing us this, I just never thought about cutting things like that. And this is the same as, now when I cut an onion, I do this same thing. I cut the two ends off so that I can set it flat and work it.
We're going to do that. Now, important thing about the seeds.
Here, let me give you a spoon for those seeds.
Perfect, Tim, perfect. I appreciate that. Now, very important, we don't want to we want to be gentle with it. We don't want to bruise the fruit. Believe it or not, it does bruise.
Actually, my grandmother would have done exactly what you said not to do.
So what you want to do is just go in one time.
Okay. There we go. Be gentle.
Be gentle. That's all. I mean, it only takes seconds to do so. Okay, Tim?
Okay.
All right. Let me get this little one out right here. Just to show everybody. That's all we want to do.
Well, that melon sure smells good.
It does. This is the right time for it, too.
Here, I'll take
If you don't mind taking that, let me give you this.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to dice this. Now, it's all about if we want to make it bite-size, spoon-size, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want to make it bite-size.
And is that a general rule for a fruit salad?
I would think so. But I'll leave it up to you.
And I've heard you say on whether it's this or even cutting for a saute that you make everything the same size. Would you agree with that?
I agree with you on that.
Okay.
Okay. So I got some bananas there. Now like I said, we talked about also using some star fruit that should be coming out this time of the year, and it's a very nice fruit. Kiwi.
Yeah.
That's something nice that we don't see much of. Just anything.
Well, and when you're adding these fruits like this, of course, summer is a great time to add fruit because most Americans don't eat enough fruit. When we eat fruit on a daily basis, we get a lot of nutrients and molecules that are health promoting that we don't get when we don't eat fruit. And in fact, eating a piece of fresh fruit every day, this would be a good first step in improving your diet. It's as simple as that.
One thing that I do for safety, Rice, I leave a little bit of the skin off.
Okay.
That's how I guide with my knife.
There you go. Okay, I'd never thought about that. That's a good tip. Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't really go through. And take your time.
You know, bananas are, of course, we all know bananas are high in potassium. We kind of got that message. And potassium is one of those minerals that lowers our blood pressure.
And that is good. I got some mango we cut up earlier.
All right.
All right. We
Gosh,
got some
that
mango
almost
there.
looked like cheese.
But it sure does taste good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then if you don't mind, I got some grapes over there.
Yep.
Tim. And then I got some strawberries.
Have we done some quality control on these yet?
No, so how was it?
They're good.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at your grapevine over there, but they weren't quite ready yet.
No, not yet.
So if you don't mind, do this while I cut up the
Okay.
strawberries.
All right. I can do that.
Wash them really good.
Even
too.
a dietitian can do this part.
And you're pretty good at it.
Yeah. You know, a lot of times you hear dietitians talk about a balanced meal. Well, when dietitians are talking about that, it's usually we're talking about balanced nutrients. But there's another way to look at a balanced meal, and that's in foods from a food perspective. Foods have different characteristics. For example, when you're planning a menu, you want to balance flavors. You want to balance textures. In this particular menu, where we're doing a fruit salad with grilled meats, and also we're going to do grilled corn on the cob. In this particular menu, we want to balance the moisture of this fruit with the dryness of the meat. And that's one of the things that makes a good balanced menu is balancing different characteristics in food.
That's beautiful, Tim.
Mm-hmm. These are beautiful grapes.
And then, of course, we got some pineapple. Let me move this out of the way. Again, the same thing with the pineapple. What I like to do is cut both ends off. Stand it straight. Set that to the side.
Same technique, huh?
Same technique. Now, the pineapple might be a little different, so you do want to do the same thing that I did with the cantaloupe, the honeydew, the watermelon, okay? And just cut it like that. You could always come back and trim it just a little bit more.
Now, Chef Manny, I want to take note of how you're holding that knife.
Right.
Hold it like you were doing it there. You're
At
actually
an angle.
well, not only that, but you're actually holding it here with your hand on the blade like that. See, I would have held it back here, but you're doing it like this. Tell me about that.
The reason, to me, it's comfortable.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm guiding, and you see that I'm only using this part of the knife.
It gives you more control.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not using the whole knife, so.
Okay.
And different cuts are different. You make it comfortable for yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So this may not be a rule for everybody, but it's how you like to do
But
it.
it's how I like it. Yes.
Okay. Here, let me take that.
Thank you. We can put it right there if you want to.
Okay. All
There
right.
you
That's a
go.
good idea. You want these guys
Yeah.
in here? All right.
Well, you can plant this one later.
Okay.
That'd be nice. You have a nice little pineapple.
I can put it in my herb garden.
There you go.
Okay. Next to the grape arbor.
Exactly. Then you have a nice fruit garden.
Now, this is one of those things that people, you see pineapples this time of year in the store, and oh, they smell so good, but how do I cut it up?
So this is the way.
And you made that look so easy.
And I used a flat surface.
Yeah.
That's what makes it easy.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the heart of the pineapple.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it in half.
Yep.
I'm gonna put it right here on the side, and I'm just gonna go.
Just at
Take
an
that
angle. Take that tough heart out.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, it's really, to me, I enjoy chewing on it.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got all the flavor and nutrition in there.
There's a childhood memory right there.
You did the same thing?
No, I'm just perceiving that came from you. Did you do that when you were a child? Was that something that you
I've
remember?
always done that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, even when the ladies are cutting the fruit at work,
Yeah. Yeah.
I always go by there, and sometimes they save it for me because they know
Yeah.
I like to just
Yeah.
chew on it because all the nutrition there too as well. So Tim, that's good enough for that.
Okay.
This right here, I'm gonna save it
Okay.
because
All
we're gonna
right.
use a marinade.
We might just put that in the marinade.
Exactly.
That's a
So
great
this will be good. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Good.
All right. You want me to put this in the
Yeah,
fridge?
if you don't mind, let's
We're gonna
just
put some, put
plastic
some
wrap
plastic
if you
over
don't
it.
mind,
Yep,
and then we'll
yep.
just put it on the refrigerator. We're ready.
All right.
Now that we got the fruit salad in the refrigerator, or like again, you can put it in the ice cooler when you're going out camping or you're outdoors. I saved a little pineapple because this is a very good marinade also. So
right.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just chop this up a little bit, okay?
So you're gonna dice it.
Yeah, I just we just want the pineapple flavor. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to do it I'm going to try because not all of us have ginger, but I want to do an Asian type marinade.
Okay.
All right, so pineapple.
Okay.
Got a little pineapple. I have a little some fresh ginger. Now you can also use a little powdered ginger, but fresh is always best.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to add a little bit of garlic.
Now this isn't exactly what I expected you to do when you did this. Okay. All right.
And then I have a little bit of brown sugar. All right.
Sugar.
Very little.
Okay.
Okay. So if you have white sugar, do so.
So this is an example of how you're combining some very different flavors, that ginger with the brown sugar.
And the garlic.
And the garlic. Okay.
Okay. So we're going to do this.
Okay.
If you don't mind, a little bit of olive oil. I got it on that one
olive
right
oil,
there.
Yep.
Yes. We're going to put a little olive oil there.
You say when?
Just a little bit. Okay. That's good. And then we're going to add a little bit of the sesame seed oil I got over there, Tim.
So this is your Asian. You were saying you were going to
flavor.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah. Go ahead and pour. That's it. Very good. Okay. So we're going to save this.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe a pinch. And just a pinch, right?
Yep. Salt
and
pepper.
Salt, pepper.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to set this aside.
Okay. Now this isn't what I expected you to do, but okay.
Something different, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But it smells good because you can smell the sesame, you can smell the ginger and the garlic.
And I see why this is why you would call this an Asian marinade.
Yeah.
It has an Asian smell. I guess it's a sesame, huh?
The sesame and the ginger.
And the ginger, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We could also later on we'll add a little cilantro because it's used a lot. Okay. So we're gonna put this one to the side. Okay, Tim.
All right.
The next one we're gonna do. I have a little bit of garlic here.
Okay.
Borrow this spoon right here. You got another spoon there, Tim?
Yep, I do.
I'm gonna do. Let's look at South America.
Okay.
Okay. Again, a little bit.
Garlic.
Garlic.
Okay.
Garlic is good for you. All right. A little bit of olive oil.
Olive oil. Let's
Right
see,
over there.
Right here. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead. Pour me a little olive oil.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do a little bit of red wine vinegar.
Red wine
Now
vinegar.
again, you can use other. You could use others such as your. I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
You can use others such as your
white wine or
white vinegar, white wine vinegar, or balsamic. Very nice balsamic. Olive oil, garlic, and balsamic. That's all. That's it. This one we're gonna use a little bit of basil. Okay, Tim.
Okay. Now you haven't added any onion to this.
Not yet. We're gonna do a different one too as well.
Okay. All right. Now see, I would have thought onion would have been a required ingredient in marinades, but
well, we're gonna get a couple of flavors out, and this will be more of a. We've done this before, the basil, the chimichurri one.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So this is what the flavor I want on the grill part. Basil is always good.
You know, when you dice that fine, boy, I smell the aromas.
It does. By using fresh. And let me tell you, if you have a garden, you can grow this so easy.
I have
all these fresh herbs.
Yeah,
and you have some oregano.
Yeah, I have oregano, and I also have the basil in my herb garden.
That's awesome.
Thyme, rosemary.
We're gonna mix this in together real good.
Okay. You don't want a little bit more olive oil in there.
We do. We want a little more olive oil. I want all the flavors mixed in real good.
Because that oil.
Don't be afraid, because we're gonna save some to the side. Okay.
Yeah. Because that oil carries the flavors.
Yes, and then we're gonna add a little more vinegar.
Okay.
That's good. A pinch.
Are you sure you don't want any onion in there?
A pinch. No onion on this one.
Okay.
We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do yours now.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we're gonna set this one to the side.
Okay. All right.
Now we're gonna do this. Now I got some red onion.
Okay.
I got a little bit of basil, so we're gonna throw this basil in there. Okay, Tim?
You don't want to waste it.
We don't want to waste it. We're gonna do the basil.
Okay.
Put that in there. We're gonna do the onions. Now you can use red, you can use white, you can use shallots.
Okay. So same thing that you did with that pineapple and that melon, you're doing right now, making it easy to work.
Exactly. Flat surface. Let me get that, if you don't mind.
Yep.
Now this one.
Now this one, don't try it at home. The chef knows how to do this, but I've learned just take your time.
It was on fast forward, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna dice the onions.
Okay. Look how little those ended up.
Pretty good.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw it in here
Now
with the basil.
now you're talking marinade. Now this is my kind of marinade.
This is yours. Okay, you want to put some garlic in there?
Yeah.
Excellent. Throw some garlic. You got
All
the
right.
garlic right there.
Yep. I'm gonna use a spoon right here. Okay.
Don't be shy.
You want a little more?
Yeah, don't be shy. I'm gonna add a little pinch of salt,
Okay.
a little pepper,
Yeah.
a little olive oil.
Olive oil.
Right here, Tim.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. Got a little bit of chili powder.
Chili powder. Okay.
Something
Well,
different, right?
let's spice it up a little bit.
Spice it
Okay.
up.
Now, you know what? You cannot get a marinade like this in the grocery store. You know, you're in control of all of your flavors here.
Then I got a little bit of cumin.
Cumin. Okay. All right.
All right.
It
Now,
smells good.
this is where you're gonna be all confused. I'm gonna grab these pineapples,
No, no, not the pineapple.
Tim, and I'm gonna throw it right in here.
Now that one,
Cumin, pineapple. Wait, there's more.
garlic. Yeah, onion.
Onion, garlic. Okay.
You know, I'm starting to taste this. Okay.
All right, you're gonna taste these flavors, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm tasting it
if
in
you
my
don't
head.
mind stirring that,
Yeah.
I got a couple of other things I want to throw in there because you know, this is Texas.
Yeah.
We're gonna add a little jalapenos to it.
Okay. All
All
right.
right, sounds good. We're gonna add a bite to it.
Now notice how he's cutting that jalapeno so that he misses the seeds.
I missed most of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anytime any chilies that you use, if you leave the seeds out, it makes it less hot.
but we want a little, so the
Yeah,
seeds
yeah.
won't hurt it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna add these. I'm gonna dice these up just a little bit more. I don't want to dice them too much because I want that flavor there. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna throw these in there.
All right.
All right, Tim.
Yep.
I got a little lime.
Lime. Okay.
We're gonna squeeze a little lime in there.
Put the tropics in there. The Caribbean.
The Caribbean. Okay. And guess what else?
Boy, that
One
is
more
really
item we're gonna
smelling
throw in
good.
there. It's getting good. You can
Okay.
smell
Wait.
it.
Don't tell me milk.
No.
I don't think it'd go very well.
No, I don't think so. But how about your orange juice?
Oh, that's a good
you
idea.
thought you were gonna just drink it, didn't you?
Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna do a
Get
little
some fresh
sweetness.
orange juice. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This is gonna be awesome.
That is beautiful. Think that might flavor some meat?
You know, I'm imagining this with either the pork or the chicken.
Okay. Okay.
All right. You
All
see
right.
that?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
This one right here with the basil, that's
Yeah.
got to be beef.
Okay.
All right. And this Asian one, again, it could be the pork or the chicken.
Okay.
So we'll try these out
Okay.
a little bit more. But it's very important if you're going to marinate, but you
Yes.
also want to use it on the table to season up more the flavors
Like
and
a
stuff
sauce.
like a
at the
sauce.
table.
What you should do now is actually pull some to the side.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we're going to pull some to the side before we marinate.
Use that at the table.
Use this at the table. You don't want the raw food and then try to use that.
In fact, that's a good safety tip to point out. Whenever you're going to marinate something, any marinade that is that comes in contact with raw meat, once you're through marinating, you should discard that. You don't use it.
Exactly.
So that's why you're teaching us save a little to bring to the table, use the rest to be in contact with the raw meat.
Exactly.
You know, another safety tip would be to always marinate your meat in the refrigerator.
Always.
In other words, you wouldn't set your meat out on the counter in a pan marinating. You would marinate
No.
it in the refrigerator.
And
to
that's
keep
what
it
we're
out.
going to do. We're going to grab, we have some chicken. Brought some pork and I brought some beef.
Okay.
We're going to marinate each one separately and then
Yeah.
refrigerate it while we get the grill going.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Deal.
Let's do it. Here are some tips for grilling fresh corn. The first step in grilling good corn is to select the freshest ears possible. Corn begins to lose flavor right after picking, so choose ears that have bright green husks that fit snugly around the ear. Watch your market for displays of fresh corn and choose them the first day they are set out. Gently peel back the top of the husk and check for kernels that are plump and milky. The kernels should grow right to the end of the ear. Next, prepare the corn for grilling. Peel off the first couple of layers of husks, but leave the stem. Wash the corn in the husks well. Soak the corn in the husks for about 15 minutes submerged in cold water. While the corn is soaking, preheat the grill to a medium temperature, about 350 degrees. Next, peel back the shucks like peeling a banana, taking care not to separate them from the stem. Rinse the corn under cold water and remove the silk. Season with just a dash of salt and pepper. Rewrap the corn with the shucks and then wrap with foil to seal in the fresh flavor. Now the corn's ready to go on the grill. Place the prepared ears of corn on the grill, rotating it to keep it from charring too much on one side. After a couple of turns, move the corn to an area of indirect heat, off to one side or on the top shelf of your grill, and close the cover. Allow the corn to slowly continue cooking for approximately 15 minutes. Okay, Chef Manny, so you made us some wonderful marinades. We've got our fruit salad ready. We decided to do some corn to go with this.
Best time of the year for corn.
Goes good with this menu.
Goes great with the menu.
But what I want to know is what meats are you going to marinate with which marinades?
Okay, so here's what I decided. We did an Asian one, which is a nice ginger, garlic, pineapples. I chose chicken. Chicken goes good with that as well as pork.
Oh, okay.
All right. Then the other one that we did was the Southwest citrus with the pineapple, the onions, the garlic, lemon juice, orange juice, all that rest, the cumin. I chose pork on that.
So the citrus, use that one on the pork. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we did the South American with the beef.
Okay. So and that was the one
kind
you
of
said.
Good communication.
Yeah.
You know, it's there.
Okay, so you have to use that South American with beef because bold flavor goes with bold flavor.
Exactly.
Okay, well let's get this meat on.
I mean, it goes with chicken, it goes with pork, but I prefer.
But it's better with the beef.
It's better with the beef.
Okay.
How's that? Okay.
All right, sounds good.
And I'm glad we got the corn going.
Got the corn all prepped and it's going.
Nice. And how do we know it's ready?
Okay.
Two things. One, be careful, it's super hot.
Yeah.
Just squeeze it. You'll feel the difference between. Okay. You see how
it's soft.
Oh,
yeah.
it's soft.
It is hot.
It is super hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So we'll put the corn. I'm sorry, the corn. The corn's already in there. But we'll put the pork.
Let's adjust this a little bit.
Yeah, just lower it down just a little bit. Nice and hot, and it's already smelling really good. You could smell that garlic, that pineapple.
Beautiful lean pork chops there. So is that a pork loin?
This is a pork loin.
Okay.
All right. So a pork chop would be just as good.
Yeah. And you know, when you grill a pork chop, you know, pork chop is a very lean cut of meat. It's a good cut, especially a center cut pork chop. But they tend to dry out.
They do.
And so
and it's one of those things that you have to cook and eat it right then and there.
Yeah.
Got the last one right here. Look at that.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I'll take that.
You take that one?
Yep.
I'm going to use this. Next one, because it's raw, we're going to do on this side, we're going to do the chicken.
Okay.
And then again, the chicken is that Asian one.
All right.
The ginger, which as soon as we hit the grill,
you smell it.
You smell it.
And this Asian marinade also would go good on pork.
This will go good on, yes, definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Get that one.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so you want to do that one first before you do the beef.
Well, the thing is, we got to cook this to a 165 well done, medium well, kind of cooked all the way. The beef you can eat rare if you wanted to.
Okay.
You can eat medium rare, so it doesn't take that long to cook.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so we do want to get a nice crust going there. Okay, Tim, ready to go. We got the pork, we got the chicken, and now we add the beef.
Okay.
And if you'd like, I'm gonna put this I'm gonna let these right here. The beef doesn't take long.
Okay.
And you know, the reason for the beef is, again, we can eat it rare if we wanted to, but we do have to cook pork and chicken together.
This is beautiful.
Oh, it smells so good.
That marinade really brought some flavor into this, huh? There's one more bite over there.
What?
Okay. All right.
That's a pineapple, by the way.
Okay. That's good.
Excellent.
All right.
And what we're gonna do, Tim, if you want to start unwrapping the corn.
Okay.
Yeah. If you don't mind helping me with unwrap the corn.
Yep.
We're gonna actually unwrap them and put them on top.
Yep.
We'll grill them later, but we want to get that smoky flavor from the beef.
These things are real hot, so
if you have one of those baker's oven mitts, use it.
But that foil and the shucks have just steamed this corn so that it's just perfect.
Looking good.
Chef Manny, this is incredible. I'm so glad you came over for this cookout.
You know what? After all, I'm glad you invited me.
Well, we want to thank our viewers. You know, you guys really make Memorial Cooking Innovations, and we want to thank Brookshire's for supporting MCI. We also would like to say thanks to the City of Lufkin and the Polk Education Center. And, you know, if we keep doing cookouts like this, I think we might just change the world
one bite at a time.